Hi, I'm David Gagnon from Field Day Lab at the University of Wisconsin-Madison, and I'm going to be talking a little bit about a project we did that used our game Joe Wilder and the Capital Case to study teacher implementations of a game within their classroom. Let's try that again. Hi, I'm David Gagnon, and I'm from the University of Wisconsin-Madison at the Field Day Lab, and we will be talking. Hi, I'm David Gagnon, and I'm from the University of Wisconsin-Madison at Field Day Lab, and I'm going to be talking about some research we did around the enactments, the uses of Joe Wilder and the Capital Case, a game we made within classroom contexts in Wisconsin. The game, I should mention, was co-produced with PBS Wisconsin, with the Wisconsin Department of Public Instruction and the Wisconsin Historic Society. It's a grade 3 through 5 science practices game, and it takes about 25 to, I'd say, 45 minutes to complete. The game was developed with partnership with a series of cohorts of educators that did co-design and testing with us, and we call this a fellowship. In the third fellowship, we really wanted to focus on implementation. How does this game integrate itself into a curriculum? So we ended up with a set of participants, 15, that joined us from around the state that were recruited because of their interest in game-based learning. And we had a one-day kickoff meeting where we had experts in historical inquiry, practicing historians and archivists, and the woman who wrote the Wisconsin textbook, which is an inquiry-based textbook, that ran activities to kind of get the teachers up to speed and start thinking about history as a practice. We collected survey data, we collected interview data, and then we also had artifacts that the teachers created, both a plan for what they thought they were going to do and then kind of some reports back on what they actually did to implement the game. In the end, we found that 5 main uses of the game were discovered through analyzing these texts. We saw it as everything from a reading text, where it really was just some material to practice reading skills with, to a content container, where they really wanted to talk about the content within the game, and they highlighted that, which happens to be Earth Day and the women's suffragist movement in Wisconsin. They saw it also as a practice space, and that was a way to practice historical inquiry skills. A model, which is a thing to refer back to as kind of a simplified version of what history practices look like. And then the one that we probably saw the least of, but are the most excited about, which was a launch pad. So the game would form as an introduction that would get students interested in doing local history inquiry projects that go beyond the scope of the game. I'm going to leave it there for now. That was the short report of this. I want to thank you for your time, and hopefully we'll be off to a fantastic discussion at Connected Learning 2021.